try to do in a little concise way. And that was when I first started thinking, okay, what can I do on that first day of school? And it happened to coincide with, we were doing a butterfly release for my sister's wedding, and I thought, could I do that with my students? And so that's when I really started to think about that consciously. I've always tried to add interesting things to my teaching, but to really figure out how to, okay, how can I turn this lesson into a wow? Okay, what is my wow, my hook for these kids for this activity? And so that book was one that really helped me kind of focus on that. Ways that I try to wow. I realized as I went through, okay, what do I do? What kind of categories do my wows fall into? And we're going to cover these different ones. My first one is to be quirky. And I know that especially middle school teachers, that's really sort of the way that you got to hook the kids. And my mom was just talking, at one point I thought about being an elementary school teacher, and I loved the wooden bead necklaces and stuff. Well, at middle school, the t-shirts is the way to go. So I've got my collection of, cool science t-shirts. I've got the X and Y chromosomes, you've got male. I've got evolution here. How can 100 bazillion antibiotic-resistant bacteria be wrong? I've got, let's see, oh, this one's a great one. Gregor Mendel, Giving Peas a Chance, since 1856. And then I know some of you probably saw the M-Folds. I love their stuff. Hey, you get out of the gene pool. I Love Lucy, with the, Australopithecus afarensis on there. So you can gotta love these. So the kids will often go, what is she wearing today? I'm also wearing my plant and animal cell earrings. I know I tell the kids, I know you're jealous. And I do occasionally, they'll come in with, look, I found, an insect in amber. Isn't this neat? So they'll come and bring me interesting things to look at. So being quirky is one of the ways to do it. I know some of you, I'm sure, already have the different, microbes and stuff. I love that. I'll show you one of my improvements on the microbe. So they have the egg cell and the sperm cell, but I realized that it comes with a little blue bow on its head. And I have to explain to the kids, well, the sperm can be boys or girls. And they go, what? They can't be boys or girls? Yes, they can. So I ripped the bow off and bought my own bows and put Velcro on the little sperm so that I can give it a pink bow, or I can give it a blue bow, and we can say, okay, what's this going to be? Or what's this going to be? And the kids get that a lot better with those visuals for my little egg and sperm cells. So being quirky is one thing to do. Another thing is to surprise them, and I'll come back to some of those surprises. I also try to create memorable experiences, to use team building activities, involve them, assess them differently, and to use visuals and media. Okay, so those are a lot of the different things that I try to do, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. For those of you that didn't get here